Good morning, everybody. Today is July 4th. It is a national holiday here in America, celebrating our independence. And it is Friday. We are reading from the Essene Book of Days. And the seasonal focus says the trees bend with ripened fruit. The morning focus is the angel of air, one of the most important of the angels. When you think about it, you can go without water, you can go without food, you can even go without sleep, but you cannot go without air. The opening practice says, practice deep breathing outside before meditation. Expand your belly and chest and stretch your limits. And here's the meditation. Sweet is the breath of nature in my life. Fragrant is the warm wind off the meadow where I lie. All this is given me, but in my striving for the illusory acquisitions of the world, are these treasures lost to me? Simple joy is mine, if I but slow my pace. Today, I will bring the spirit of simplicity to having a day off. Just really allowing myself. I'm going to have lunch with some of my favorite girlfriends, and I'm just going to let myself celebrate having a day off. And my feelings are I feel rested, I feel happy, I feel clear, and I feel really grateful. Grateful for everything that the world is teaching me. The world is magical. All right, let's see what Magdalene has to say. Today we are on lesson 185, and it says, I want the peace of God. Magdalene's channeled message. Greetings, beloveds. The will of God is indeed our will. It is what was granted to us at the moment of our manifestation. The will of God lives inside the structure of what we are, what was made from what is referred to as the tetragrammaton, which is the four-letter word, which is the yud, the hey, the vav, and the hey, that is the name for God that's used in the Hebrew Bible. It uses these symbols, these light language glyphs of the yud, the hey, the vav, and the hey, Hebrew letters. Vav is a correlate to our personal will, beloveds. It is our will that we have chosen to separate from God. And when the will of God is replaced inside of this brilliant dynamic, when the will of God is in alignment with the will of the individual, it is complete. What has happened, beloveds, is that the will has been used against oneself and against others. When one uses one's will in being in union and being united with the will of God, it seems that everything clicks. That's kind of like being in the God zone. What it is that you have desired is made manifest. What it is that you have wanted comes to fruition. What it is that is felt that has been missing and that you have been longing for is instantly in front of you. And you come to realize, beloveds, that the journey that you have sought outside of you is made manifest and is made one within. For that is all that has ever been missing, is the journey within to be one with the will of God. So as you will yourself, as you say, I want the will of God. I want the love of God. I want the peace of God. I want the happiness of God. I want the joy of God. All you are asking for, beloveds, is your own will, to know yourself, to free yourself, to be one with the truth of you. And the truth of you is that you and the Father are one. Your heart is the heart of God. Your mind is the mind of God, and your will is the will of God. So allow yourself to be reconciled, beloveds. Allow yourself to know that peace, to live that peace. When you judge one, when you say, this is not as it should be, all you have done, beloveds, is to allow yourself to believe that you are separate. It's like attempting to detach your own limbs from your body. It's not possible, for you are so immersed within the very essence of that which is God. So turn your minds, beloveds, to what it is that connects you and joins you to another, rather than what it is that separates you. Allow peace to come to you this day, this moment, this exquisite moment of conscious creation. Understand, beloved ones, that you are indeed creating it every moment. You are indeed manifesting your world and everything around it, everything within it. You are that powerful. You are that potent. When you allow yourselves to be connected to God, when you allow yourselves to say, "My Father and I are one. Anything and everything that you have ever desired is granted unto you." And all you need do, beloveds, is surrender. Surrender to the will of God. Know that God is the manifestation of the balancing, indeed, between the masculine and the feminine aspects of you. What it is that is the feminine within you, the goddess aspects of you, the Sophia aspect of you, is the one that allows you to create, the one that allows you to fall back into the arms of creation. The masculine aspects of you, beloved, say, "I must do this and I must do that." What it is that must be done, beloveds, is the intent for your will to be in alignment and in accordance with God. And when you bring in the balance of the masculine and the feminine, God becomes present. And any time that you are out of balance, beloveds, you are seeking and looking for something that already exists within. So today, beloved ones, bring to you the peace, bring to you the balance, bring to you the will of God, being in conjunction and in alignment with your own will. And watch the miracles that will ensue. Everything that will be created around you will be in alignment with the will of God. And all God wants you to experience is that peace, is that balance. Everything that occurs is a further step towards the truth of you. You are being ushered, you are being nurtured, you are being guided back to that one source, back to the understanding of the love that God is, the love that you are. So will yourself today, beloveds, to be at peace. Will yourself today, beloveds, to be in balance. Allow the masculine and the feminine dynamics within you to meet. And in that perfect balance, find your peace, find your love, find your home. My love and blessings to you, always, beloved ones. And I will speak with you again. Beloved ones, beloveds, we bring you words of truth to penetrate through the shell of the egoic mind, to allow you to connect so deeply to the understanding of the truth. This is done through intention. This is done with love. This is done with compassion. This is done with grace. You will indeed awaken at one point, beloveds, and you will truly understand all that has occurred. But while all are still within this sense of the dream, there are certain priorities that each of you have given to yourself to try and avoid the pain of feeling what it is that you were actually meant to feel, what you came here as a mission and as a purpose to experience, beloveds. So we would like to encourage each of you to take the time, to make the time, to come into silence, to sit and to say, what is that that I have been avoiding? What is that that I do not want to feel? So Hannah Grace has begun this journey of having a conversation with her inner self, the very young aspect of her. And it has been an eye-opening and a very intense awakening for her to some truths that she has been avoiding, that she has not wanted to face, that she has not wanted to feel, that she has not wanted to hear. And it is granting to her a sense of freedom in a way that she did not quite reconcile or understand would be available. And yet there are times when she would rather do anything than to listen to that voice. Yet it's the very voice that provides her with the freedom of being granted the truth. So we continue to have this invitation, beloveds, for all of you to come into silence each day. Grant yourself the time and the space to merely be. You are a human being, not a human doing. But there is so much of your time that you spend in the busyness of doing this and doing that, beloveds. When all that needs to be done is for you to allow yourself to sit in silence and let the machinations and the noise of the very reactive egoic mind to settle. And you allow yourself to come into silence. There is so much wisdom that is waiting for you. This is how you can grant yourself access to your own quantum realm, to your own superconsciousness, where you can have conversations and understand why you have thoughts, the feelings, the emotions, and the dynamics that you do in your lives. So this invitation, beloveds, is for you to come and meet us. For here it is that we wait for you. We love you. We are with you always. And indeed, we will speak with you again.